Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are reviewing the BMW 330Li. This is the BMW 330 luxury line Gran Limousine. It is powered by a 2-liter twin-turbo petrol engine producing 258 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. So it looks like a small car. It is a 3 series, but it's a beast inside. And I'm going to show you the engine bay, and I'm going to show you the engine right now. Let's get to it. So I'm going to show you the engine bay, and opens with a single finger. And this is the twin power petrol engine, twin turbo engine. Looks beautiful. BMW engines are beautiful, and so is this car. Let's get to the rear end. Okay guys, so the 330Li looks beautiful from the rear end. It's available in only two colors, which is white and black, and this is the white shade for you. It's got dual exhaust, and they're not fake exhaust minded, they're real exhaust, and they sound beautiful and so mean. I'm going to make you hear the exhaust note in a bit. Till then, I'm going to show you the trunk. The trunk capacity is 400 liters, and then there's space on the side. There's also a spare wheel right under here. The car runs on 225 R17s, so it is pretty nice. R17s are pretty nice for a sedan, and they give you nice grip and nice stability. So let's see, we'll see how the car is once we get on the wheel. Let's go. Okay guys, so now I'm in the back end of the 330Li, and the car is being driven by a chauffeur. And because this is meant to be a chauffeur driven car, right? It's the long wheelbase of the 330i, and the 330i is a super fun car to drive. So the long wheelbase is just more of the wheelbase size, but it is still super fun to drive. And you can see the leg space over here. I have so much of knee room over here. And my headroom is also pretty nice because the seats are a bit deep, so even a tall person can sit very comfortably over here. Right now this seat is at its max adjustment ahead, so that is why there's a lot of space. But apart from that also, there is still a lot of place. One thing that I miss on this car is the blinds. They should have had blinds on the side and in the rear too, because if BMW used to offer it 10 years back, why aren't they offering it now? Why have they cut costs on these small kind of things? Okay guys, so I love these door handles over here. They look very sporty, and they have two nice cup holders in the car. And they've also given a place for a tablet or an iPad, so it's pretty nice. And I love the tan interior. I love tan color, and in a BMW it looks so beautiful. And they've got two AC vents back here with AC controls. So the rear passengers can have controls. They can change the fan speed, they can't change, but they can change the temperature, and it's also got an auto setting. Also, the ambient light in the back looks pretty nice. There are two ambient lights over here which look pretty nice. Okay guys, so the center headrest goes down like this, so you can have better visibility and at the rear end. I think we should get on the wheel now and see what it's really like, and we're going to see how the 330Li performs. We're going to put it into sport also. So, let's do all these things in just a bit. Let's go. Okay guys, so let's get driving. We are in the 330Li, and we are going to drive the car now. I'm going to show you how the car performs in its comfort mode, in its sport mode, and for that we're also going to turn on sport displays. So, sport displays. This is the sport display. It looks so cool. It shows the G-force, it shows the NM, the horsepower, and we're going to get started. Putting the car into drive. And let's go. So because this is a petrol, you can feel the turbo lag in the start. In the initial 1 to 2000 RPMs, you can feel a bit of a turbo lag in the city, which gets refined as you move up to higher speeds. Okay guys, so we're going to take a corner now and see how the car performs on corners. The Li does have a softer suspension than the 320D, so we're going to see what it does. Okay, foot on the accelerator in comfort mode, taking a corner at 60, and performs pretty decent, though it feels a bit lighter on the steering wheel. So we're going to see how it does in sport too. But for now, let's accelerate a bit. I'm going to use the paddle shifter, shifting to third gear, and you can hear the exhaust note. This car picks pace instantly, and okay, it corners beautifully. It is still on the softer side. You can still feel a bit of bounce inside and a bit of body roll. And we've touched 100 very easily. It doesn't feel like we're doing 100. Feels way lesser. And the NVH levels are so well contained. You can't hear the outside noise. You can't hear the road noise. You can't hear the engine revving. You can only hear the exhaust note, which is also so subtle that it looks nice. It feels nice to hear. And it makes you feel like in a sporty car. This is not the sport version, this is the luxury line. This is not the M Sport, but it still feels pretty nice. So the luxury line is offered in 3 variants. It's the luxury line, it's the 320 LD, and then there is a 330i M Sport, which is in the Li, right? So Li M Sport. And I'm going to put the car into Eco. Okay, we're into Eco. Let's see how the turbo lag is contained. Going down. Okay, now I'm at 40. Very light foot. So the Eco Pro mode of the BMW is pretty nice to use in the city. I've used it earlier. So if you want to drive on the highway at a speed of 50-60, then the Eco Pro mode is a good mode to choose, because you can save on some fuel. If you drive the car in the city, it gives you an average of around 6 to 7 km per liter in peak traffic, which is pretty less. But I'm sure it would give you around 10 to 12 once you get on the highway, and around 13 to 14 once you get on the expressway and drive at good speeds for, maybe an hour. Okay guys, so the 330 Li has got Harman Kardon speakers. It's a really nice speaker system. It's got multiple ambient light color options, and they've got ambient light at the right places where you need it, so it looks beautiful. And it's got a panoramic sunroof, which the 320 LD does not offer. So there are a ton of features, but the car is placed at a price point of 65 lakh rupees on road. BMW does offer some discounts, but its official price is 65 lakh on road Mumbai. And the 5 Series, the 530i costs 77 lakhs. So if you want to go for the 5 Series, you only have to spend around 10 lakhs more. But I would still prefer the 3 Series, because 3 Series is a car, it's a driver's car. 5 Series is not a driver's car. And I like this car. And although it is a bit on the softer side, so the suspension is soft, you can feel it inside. But let's see how it gets in sport, because I haven't tried it out yet. So we're going to see just in a bit. So guys, I really like this gear knob on the BMW. It looks pretty nice. It's a nice small gear knob which feels so sporty. And now I'm going to put the car into sport, and I'm going to make you hear the revs of the 330 Li. Car is into manual first gear. You just heard how car steering wheel weighs up progressively, so I could feel it weighing up. I could feel the car when it needed more weight, it would give the steering wheel that. So the car realizes what it should do, which is pretty nice on part of a German car, because this is a German car. You can't expect anything less, right? And also a fun fact for people who don't know what BMW means, it is Bavarian Motor Works, because BMW was originated from Bavaria. And now let's get back to driving. We're into sport, and now I'm into automatic sport also, and let's drive. So much feel in the car, so much power. It is so eager. The car is so eager. You can see how eager the car is. It sounds so beautiful, and it shifts very well. The suspensions gets stiffer as you speed up, so the car is very intelligent. It is very intelligent in making sure that you get what you need. And it's a fun car to drive. I think it would be a fun car to take on a road trip, although it is low. But because of the soft suspension, the car does not hit rumblers, it does not hit speed breakers. You do not need to take it sideways. Even if there are 5 people in the car, it's pretty easy to drive like that. It's a bit tough to drive on Mumbai roads, but you have to make do with what you have, right? Okay guys, so now we're going to put into sport again, and now I'm going to take a corner. Full acceleration while taking a corner. We're doing 65 and complete control. The car does not lose its grip for even half a second. Complete control. And we just took a corner on 85, so it's a pretty nice car. It's a pretty fun car to drive. So it's got luxury, it can be chauffeur driven, but when you want to get your own hands on the wheel, you're gonna have fun. So the car also has paddle shifters, which I'm going to use again. And now I'm going to downshift. I'm on 4th, 3rd, 2nd gear, revving till 6,500 RPM. Red lines at 6,500 RPM. Auto shifts at 6.5. And beautiful. Okay, we're back into drive, back into comfort. So when you get into comfort, things get very different, because suspension becomes very soft. It becomes way softer, and it's meant for the city. But when you put it into sport, I'm sure it gives you a very less mileage. But your 65 lakh rupees doesn't go to waste. It's a beautiful car to drive, and I think you should go check this car out and see for yourself, right? The car also has wireless Apple CarPlay, so it's a pretty nice feature, but they do not give ventilated seats. They do not give heated or cooled ventilated seats. And if 10 to 15 lakh rupee cars are getting these kind of features, it is given that a car which costs so much should have these features. It's got a wireless charger, so that is decent. And at the rear, it's got 2 charging ports, but they are not USB, they are type C to C. And I like the steering wheel too. It gives me nice response. It feels nice to hold, it feels nice to drive. And these displays also, digital display, but really nice digital display. Okay guys, so the dashboard and the entire cockpit over here, all of this has a really nice finish. It's called a fine wood trim oak, which is a black color woodish finish, and it looks really nice. It looks really premium, and your entire car, so your entire display, which is your sport displays and your navigation and all of these things, shift to your speedometer when you connect your phone. So there's a feature in which you can make sure that all of these things move to your speedometer over here. Okay, so guys, I hope you all liked this video. This is the BMW 330 Li. Gran Limousine Luxury Edition for you. It is a 2-liter twin turbo engine, and my final verdict on this car is that it is a beautiful car. It is worth its price. It serves all purposes that you would need. The car can be chauffeur driven, and you can sit behind and have the most amount of luxury. The car has more legroom than the 5 Series too. And if you want to get on the wheel, it's going to give you what you need. And most of the times you're going to feel like I should just, fire my driver and just start driving this car because it is so much fun. And if you all like the video, do like, share and comment. Do subscribe to my channel if you all haven't yet, and do go watch my other videos too. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.